Now, the person who betrayed you, who rejected you, any person who negated your worth, the narrative they have to convince themselves of about you, your flaws, why you are not good enough. They're leaning on false narratives from other people, where they had to believe their friends and family and siblings, their colleagues, or the podcast that speaks on you in a negative way, that diminishes your light. That entire story, they convince themselves of in order to feel better about leaving you, about cheating on you, about rejecting you, about not choosing you, about choosing someone better. That entire story is now programmed on a molecular level within the subconscious mind. Every day, in the absence of your reacting, when you do not beg, you do not object, you do not try to prove that you are good enough, when there's absolute indifference from your part, there is a vacuum in the field, and the field must find its balance by its own weight. So the energy must come from the person who rejected you, or who betrayed you, or who hurt you. Now, this leaking of energy, they will think you did a spell on them, that you did witchcraft on them. Because the field, for as long as this story is programmed within their mind about you, persists, they will continuously fuel your ascension. Now you might not be clairvoyant at this point, but the field, no one can ever lie to the field. So if your third eye opens and you can read the field, you will see for itself. You will see it as it is. You will not need clarification. You will not want a confession or an apology. You simply use that energy and you activate from within outwards onto a higher timeline. It might take days, it might take years, but the lower collapse, the timeline of the betrayal, has to disintegrate to fill the vacuum to put you on a higher timeline. The higher timeline of abundance is the automatic response of the field, where there is an absence of you being desperate, you pleading nicely, don't leave me. You, when people speak on you, you try to tell them that is not the truth, this is the truth. When you are indifferent, when you do not chase, the field must compensate. And so for many years, they might be able to lie to their friends and family, but every time they just step in a pothole or a vending machine upsets them, that internal triggers, it fuels that whole mechanism. Little things in their ordinary life will keep affirming the very flaws they imposed on you. And this is the thing about consciousness. It is interconnected. People think they can diminish your light by saying things about you, by thinking you are not good enough. They think it is just that simple. But consciousness is mycelial, which means whatever you project onto another, circumstances must now happen in their life for them to transcend it, because obviously the wound has to be transcended in their lineage. This is the divine orchestration. This is the interplay of interconnected consciousness, where the one is in contraction and the other is in expansion.